What's up, it's your boy JohnOllie with this week's rant, and with no further delay, I'm gonna jump right into it. Nigga, what is the difference between burgundy and maroon? On some real shit, that boy Brian White, stay working. As a man with a baby, I find it extremely funny when I talk to people on the phone and I tell them that my son is asleep, so I gotta talk low. And automatically, they start whispering too. Fuck you whispering for? He ain't in your house. Why is it that all villains in action movies like Mission Impossible and 007, all of the villains look like they fucking sexy motherfuckers? Why is it never an ugly ass villain in a Mission Impossible movie? It's always some thin, chiseled, European looking dude that's this motherfucking mass criminal. Why is it never some fat, ugly dude who's sat behind a computer all day and decides to take over the world? They need to do some realistic casting, for real. Yo, when did it become cool for guys to get on social media and start showing their member and their underwear? First Game posts a picture of his member, and then Usher tries to outdo him, I guess, by putting a picture of him in his underwear and showing his abs and all that. Look, this is why I don't like following dudes on social media, especially celebrity dudes, because they outrageous with their photos, man. Come on, guys. You know, there's other guys watching, and I know y'all only do it for chicks, but on the same note, man, keep it real for your fellas, man. We don't want to see that, man. For real, though. For real. Private message them chicks that you trying to impress, because I don't want to see that. Nigga, Adele is a beast. How the fuck she sell 3.5 million in 1 week? Those the numbers I want to do when I throw a record out. God, Adele, holla at your boy. Can we do a collab, baby? Hey, when did the world become so damn sensitive? Why has everybody got to be so politically correct these days? I mean, growing up, when I grew up, people used to slang all kind of negative words and connotations towards me, and I would, one, either respond back or let it roll off my back like a duck. These days, everyone is so sensitive. You can't call somebody a sissy or Jew without people getting upset. I mean, for years, black people had to swallow it when we was called nigga. Now, I know times have changed, and, you know, people don't call niggas no more, especially in front of a bunch of niggas. But I'm just saying, all of this sensitivity shit and these organizations who come down on people because you call somebody fat or slut shaming or whatever, this shit is ridiculous, man. I mean, people, the one thing that I thought we all had was freedom of speech. So now, when we have freedom of speech, you want to condemn us because we said something. It's a person's right to say what they want. That's their opinion. And it's your right and your opinion not to agree with it. It's just that simple. But all of this sensitive shit needs to stop, man. Niggas that always say, keep it 100, don't really keep it 100. I really wish people who categorize music would stop putting R&B artists in the same category as hip-hop artists. Chris Brown is not a hip-hop artist. One of the biggest things that get on my nerve is people who check your phone if you're in a relationship with them. Guys, never check your girl's phone, because you're going to find some shit that you don't want to see. Women, you have a gut feeling, most likely your gut feeling is right. You don't need to go and check a nigga's phone just to reassure you that you had the right feelings, because at the end of the day, your feelings will get hurt. Nigga, I want hits from the street to come back. Where you at, Al? Nigga, I laughed when I seen Badu take shots at Iggy Azalea. That shit was fucking hilarious on the Soul Train Awards. And speaking of the Soul Train Awards, I don't like how they did Cameo. Yes, I have invested interest, but fuck that. The first time around, they shitted on them, and they shouldn't have. Damn, nigga, I smell somebody smoking some high-power weed right now. Oh, I'm by one of them weed dispensary places. Damn, that shit is loud. I hope Alexander O'Neal's got his shit together. And finally, so NBC decided to air last week a live version remake of The Wiz. And here's my thoughts. First of all, when they said live, I thought it was actually going to be live, not taped live. That was one. Two, I love Queen Latifah. I love Queen Latifah. I love Queen Latifah. But I feel like if y'all were going to refer to The Wiz as a man, then y'all should have got a man to play The Wiz. I know it was revealed later that she was a woman, but again, they kept referring to her as a man. So therefore, she should have been a man. That's just my personal opinion. Or they could have just said The Wiz was a woman in the beginning. I don't see what difference it would have made. The girl who played Dorothy, her voice was pretty annoying to me. One of the biggest things that pissed me off is that they had the Emerald City look like a gay club in West Hollywood. Why the fuck was everybody in there voguing and doing gay moves? I was waiting for somebody to break out and say, yes, honey, it's the Emerald City. I also missed the part that in the movie, when they said, let's turn this red, I wouldn't be caught dead in red. Why didn't they do that? I missed that part of it. I know you can't do everything like the movie, but that was one of the major parts in the movie. Should have been there. I have a few bright spots. One of the bright spots was one of my favorite songs in the movie was "Be a Lion" by Ted Ross and Diana Ross. This version that they did really didn't move me, but I do big up my man David Alan Grier because he was definitely one of the best brightest spots in the whole play because I didn't even realize it was David Alan Grier. Great job. Hats off to you, my friend. One of the worst jobs in the whole motherfucking joint was Common. Common need to stop acting. Great rapper, horrible actor. His monotone, one delivery ass, I can't deal with him. I just can't. And I don't know why they keep giving this dude work. He can't act. Let it go. Somebody else who had some big shoes to fill was the second weakest link to me. Did an all right job, but she had big shoes to fill, was Miss Mary J. Blige. Mabel King killed that role as Eveline, and it's hard to step your feet into those shoes. Now, speaking of big shoes someone had to fill, I give my man his props because he did the best he could, but it's hard to follow Michael Jackson. It just is. We're always going to be in love with Michael's Scarecrow. I thought this guy was a little stiff, a little stocky to be a Scarecrow. If I was going to cast that, I would have used Chris Brown. That's just my personal opinion. You put a whole bunch of other singers in there that can't act, why not use Chris? That was just my personal opinion. There was some bright spots about it, but overall, I give it a C minus. Again, that's just my opinion. I love to see black actors working though, so kudos to y'all. Kudos for trying to do something with such a classic film. It just didn't move me. But again, big up to y'all. I'm going to side note something real quick. Sometimes you shouldn't remake a classic. With that being said, I'm hearing they're doing a remake of Roots and T.I. is in it. All I have to say is learn from the Wiz. This has been this week's rant with your boy JohnOllie. Make sure you don't do something, say something, or let me see something that ends your ass up on this list next week. Thank you to all the people that helped me out with these rants on Facebook. Thank you to all the people on Facebook that helped me out with these rants. Please keep them coming. I enjoy them. With that being said, don't be smart, be genius. I'll see y'all next week. And always, 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 stay Gecko.
Hey, what's up? It's JohnOllie. And if you like what you just saw, then all you have to do is subscribe by pressing the button that's right over my head. And if you want to follow me on Facebook and Twitter, bang, they're right there. Alright? And if you want to see more of my vlog videos, bam, they're right there. Other than that, y'all have a good day. And I thank y'all so much for watching. The General has spoken.
Why is it that all villains in action... Oh, hold on, here come the police. Kate told me to do this.
Hey guys, I'm Kate, and I'm the one that told him to do this. Aren't you glad?